In section 11.1, we are going to investigate health insurance. And we've got a couple of examples for you here. The first one, we have Hector Rodriguez. He's got a single plan. Premium is $5,436. His employer is going to pay 85% of that cost. And we have to do two things here. We have to figure out how much is Rodriguez going to pay annually and how much is deducted from his weekly paycheck. Now, the most important thing here is to realize this part right here. His employer pays 85%. What that means is we have to figure out what percent Hector is going to have to pay. So to do that, we take 100%, which would be payment for the entire health insurance plan, 100% of that, and then the employer is going to pay 85%. So we're going to subtract that 85%. That leaves 15% yet to be paid. That's going to be paid by Hector Rodriguez. So what we're going to do for A, bring this down here, to figure out how much he pays annually, we're going to take the annual cost of the insurance plan, $5,436. He's going to pay 15% of that. Multiply this by 15%. 5436 times 15% is $815.40. So this is the amount Hector is going to pay per year for the insurance plan. His employer is going to pay for the rest. So the rest of this amount would be picked up by his employer. Hector will pay the $815.40. Now, the second thing we need to do is figure out how much is going to be deducted from his weekly paycheck. So this amount is going to get taken out over each one of his paychecks over the course of 52 weeks. So to figure out how much comes out each week, we're going to take that $815.40. Since there's 52 weeks in a year, he gets paid each week. We're going to divide by 52. And if we do that, we come out to 15.6807. We'll round to 68 cents here. 15.68. So each week in his paycheck, $15.68 is going to come out. That's going to go towards his health insurance. All right, we've got another example for you here. Sarah Jones, she's got an annual premium of $8,500. Her employer is going to pay 65%. Same exact situation here. 100%, I don't have much room here, we'll put it down here. 100% of the insurance needs to be paid. Her employer is going to pay 65%. If we subtract those two, that's 35% left for Sarah to pay. So she's going to pay 35% of that $8,500. So for letter A, we'll take $8,500 times 35%. 8,500 times 35% is $2,975. So that's the amount Sarah will pay each year for the insurance. Now we're going to figure out how much is deducted from her semi-monthly paycheck. So we're going to take that $2,975. Semi-monthly is twice a month. Since there's 12 months in a year, that would be 24 paychecks that she would get. If we divide that $2,975 by 24, again, we'll round to the nearest dollar amount, nearest cent, 123.96 is what that would round to. So each one of her paychecks, $123.96 would come out to go towards insurance.